Every animal must develop its own way to survive the winter, whether that's hibernating or migrating or insulating. But some animals depend on the snow itself for survival. Meet Snert. He's my pet fancy mouse. Now, he doesn't live with me at the zoo. He's here with my friend Char, who rescues rats. You can see them in the background. And today, me and Snert are going to teach you about how mice and rodents can survive the winter. Now, because Snert is a domestic mouse, he doesn't have to worry anything about winter survival, but his wild counterparts, on the other hand, do. And in the winter, the ground feeds us solid, so instead of tunneling under the earth, they're going to tunnel under the snow instead. This zone, where mice and voles and small rodents survive the winter, is called the Subnivian Zone. And that's Latin, sub meaning under, and nivian meaning snow. Now for rodents, the snow acts as both protection from predators and insulation from the cold. They're going to dig in under about 6 inches of snow, where the temperature there is going to say about 32 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, which is at freezing, but compared to the temperature above ground, it's going to be a lot warmer. Now, under the ground, they're going to build themselves their own little condos. These guys are going to have elaborate systems of tunnels that you guys might see when you go out in the spring thaw. It looks like almost like little hieroglyphics in the snow or crop circles. Those are their tunnels. They're going to have one tunnel that's going to be their pantry. That's where they're going to cache their food. They're going to have one tunnel that's their bedroom. That's going to be where they sleep. They're going to have their latrine tunnel, and they're going to have their living room tunnel. So just like we set up our houses under the Subnivian, the rodents are going to have their little houses as well. Now, caching food is very important for surviving the winter, because these guys, since they don't hibernate, they're going to be awake through the entire winter. So during the fall, these guys are going to cache nuts and seeds and all those good fatty foods that they can find. For me, that's going to be all the seeds that the birds knock out under my bird feeder. All roads lead to Rome for rodents. All their tunnels lead to my bird feeder. Now let's go outside and check by my bird feeder and see what we can find. Aha! Now here we go, a perfect example of Subnivian Habitat. You can see here on the ground where the snow has melted away, leaving tunnels in the dirt, branching out like lightning. Sometimes Mother Nature only requires us to look just a little bit closer to find her beauty. Now you can see how these tunnels here run parallel to the brushes and thickets. Most likely, this is where the rodent or the Subnivian inhabitant has been popping up and foraging for food during the day. And under the cover of the brush and the thicket, these little animals will be safe from the eyes of hawks or predators. Now, the Subnivian isn't exactly 100% predator-proof. Predators such as foxes or owls have evolved acute hearing in order to hear the rodents moving underneath the snow. How lucky Snert is to live a life where he doesn't have to worry about owls or foxes, and his only care in the world is, will I be home on time to feed him his dinner?